Green light, ready. And racing, sprinting out, Token Jump to run to the lead over on the outside. Delas Chook booting up the rails. Homebush Olive out wide on the track. There is Wrinkles 2 to 3 back in the race in Pagani. Homebush Naki gets along the rails back there to Homebush Dobby and Smash Style at the tail. Around the bend they come. Homebush Olive rails underneath of them. Pagani comes after it, but Homebush Olive 2 in 24 hours beats out Pagani. Token Jump home third and out wider on the track. Wrinkles getting home strongly. Back in the race then to Homebush Dobby. Then came Delas Chook back with Homebush Naki and Smash Style. The last of them in. 2 in 24 hours. Big effort by number 1 Homebush Olive. And you normally always respect the greyhound running out nominations, but you don't expect them to do it within 24 hours, and it's done it, Homebush Olive. So this is a big effort, this. Railed along the inside and has paid fantastic money. Probably more of a fact that punters didn't overstall went around yesterday, I suppose, if you look at the form guides. And 880 and 260, it's closed off. And racing, sprinting out, Cherie to run to the lead over Homebush Narkle. One's broken down. Terratron's broken down at the back out of the boxes. Homebush Nark's in front. Around the outside now quickly is Homebush Dodger. Cherie just on heels. Back in the race, Master at Arms, Burno Smash Who. And out the back, Homebush Express. Up they come. Homebush Nark keeps kicking along the rail. Homebush Dodger. Homebush Nark will beat Homebush Dodger. Cherie I think's run third in front of Master at Arms and right up there too. Smash Who further back there, Burno. Homebush Express. And Terratron has broken down about 5 strides out of the boxes. That's the second time in a row. I can't quite see what's happened there. Hopefully it's just cramp. But yeah, that's the end of Terratron, who actually closed off favourite, can you believe And racing, sprinting out Homebush Handsome the inside, but out wide Butterfly Terror and Rich Treasure showed the most speed. Homebush Handsome hunts up along the rail, right there to Erica Grace to the first bender. Springs Eternal ran wide, back in the race to Megavolt, Clouding Noir well off the pace, and Zara Moon is last. Down the back they go, and it's the 2 little mates, 1-2. Butterfly Terror, Rich Treasure, who just come off the back there of Butterfly Terror. Homebush Handsome held up round the outside, Megavolt. Starting to run, Springs Eternal, the rails, Clouding Noir bit the dust across the top. Here's Zara Moon late. Up they come. Butterfly Terror over the top. Megavolt. Megavolt beats Butterfly Terror. Zara Moon massive again. Give it 1,000 metres. Then we go back to the race. Springs Eternal. Homebush Handsome. The others played all sorts of games. Rich Treasure, Erica Grace and Cloudy Noir back at the tail. Oh, the one on the breeding gets it. Megavolt. Bred to get over plenty and has run them down. Set for race 4, third of the early quad. Are you ready? And racing, sprinting out there was Matty Hookie to run to the lead out wider. No Bro showed speed right up there. Lola Baxter, another Fortuner who gets a check. Lola Baxter off the back. Millie's Boy runs on. Well back in the race. Lola Baxter now back with Fireboy Baxter. May last. Last is Business Boss. Up they come and steaming away to the prize. Matty Hookie. Matty Hookie will defeat second over a nice run. Millie's Boy. Then No Bro will get to third in front of another Fortune. Lola Baxter who got on the drift across the top. Back to Fireboy Baxter. May last. And Business Boss, the last of them in. It was all over from the get-go. Matty Hookie jumped strongly, and it's first win for quite some time, Matty Hookie, but good to see it back in the winner's circle. Out of a good litter this too, the Cosmic Chief Kez and Cole lit up, and Matty Hookie won its first 2. It's had a break of 11 starts, and it's back in the winner's circle today. Ready? And racing, Thrilling Hunt, he stood there and missed it. He got back last. First out, Subterfuge on the bunny today. This will be interesting. Sailor's Collar, wider out, Bruiser Bale showing good speed up and around them. Pushing the paint now, Thrilling Hunt, he's right in the race. Then Moon and Sea, out wide on the track, She's Keen, then Pukiko Thunder, and last of all, Hyper Paradise. Across the top, Subterfuge, out by 3. Thrilling Hunt chases it down. Then Moon and Sea back in the race. Bruiser Bale starts to run. Then Sailor's Collar further back. Pukiko Thunder, Hyper Paradise. She's Keen. Subterfuge sitting down over the top. Bruiser Bale missed. Subterfuge in today. Subterfuge beats Bruiser Bale. Close for third. Moon and Sea or knocking up the favourite Thrilling Hunt. Back in the race we would have had Sailor's Collar, Pukiko Thunder, Hyper Paradise, and She's Keen. The one at the tail. Oh, the real Subterfuge today. And you've got 1470 to the people that have kept faith. And it's been hard to keep faith too. But Subterfuge home today. She got on the bunny. That was the difference. And racing, Opawalaz stood there and missed it. Sarah's Domain first out from Starburst. Tanner Hunt, Sorrells, wider out, Barmaloo. Gold Star Jenny up there as well. Oh, big trouble. Gold Star Jenny copped a check. Opawalaz trying to get around it. There's two Sumion, but it's well back. Further back, Calm Spirit, and also Gold Star Jenny now at the tail, but up they come. Sarah's Domain, 7th yesterday, winning today. Sarah's Domain beats Sumion. Photos for third between Marmalulu, Gold Star Bomber. Starburst Tanner was running on strongly as well. Back in the race to Calm Spirit. Further back there on crossing also would have been back in the pack, also would have been Gold Star Bomber, and if I didn't call it Gold Star Genie. Well, that's the key. Just race them every day. Sarah's Domain, $14.60 and $3 will get race number 6. 7th yesterday at Addington. Round comes the bunny, first lead of place 6 today. Ready. And racing, Carboodle comes out running along there with No Wisdom and Gold Star China, and trying to hunt around them too. Rex Terror and Zorba the Greek's off the track, but trying to cross them and may well have. Up to the turn, Zorba the Greek led about town. Along the inside is No Wisdom, then Gold Star China. 2 or 3 back, Rex Terror further back, Yoldhurst in. Well, up they come, Zorba the Greek in. Zorba the Greek beats about town. No Wisdom was third, then close for fourth between Rex Terror and Gold Star China the outside. Back in the race to Yoldhurst Edward. Carboodle dropped out of it after a good beginning. And Go Bridie will be the one at the tail. Well, the interesting runner gets up. Number 7, Zorba the Greek. Did well here early in its career and hadn't been here for quite some time. Malcolm Grant hasn't travelled here a lot recently, but he's brought a good team with him today. And that's his second win. Gee, it got tight around the bend. Comes the bunny. And racing, Starburst Terry was last out. First out, Angelic Stars to the lead with Sandy Claus punching up round the outside is Bo's Business, also Spud Gun. Back to the inside is Sprinkles. Deeper out on the track, Karamas, he's got to cover the world today. Further back, Rodriguez, and last of all, Starburst Terry, up they come. Spud Gun pushes Pain. Angelic Star goes again. Spud Gun. Spud Gun beats Angelic Star. Photos third. Sprinkles, and right up there too, Rodriguez, and also Karamas. Just too late today. Then Starburst Terry. Sandy Claus was up there early but got on the drift. And last in, Bo's Business. Spud Gun showed great track sense for a dog first up here. And it'll get the prize at 6:42.70. Push Paint, Angelic Star showed plenty around the outside and thought once she'd crossed them, she would be ultra hard to beat. And racing, sprinting out first, there was Corborn Floyd, but quickly hit it off by Grunt Rogers, Opawa Opal pushing up, also Pukiko Prowler, and over on the outside, Thrilling Bird to the first corner. I tell you what, Opawa Jed's gone back to third, last and wide. Second last, Homebush Coral, and last of all, Corborn Floyd. Down the back they go, Grunt Rogers and Any Old Money in front. Chasing hard, Pukiko Prowler, then came Opawa Webby. Round the outside, Opawa Jed quickly. Then Opawa Opal further back there, Homebush Coral, Thrilling Bird, Corborn Floyd, up they come. In front, Grunt Rogers, down the outside, Pukiko Prowler, Grunt Rogers in. Grunt Rogers, Pukiko Prowler, Opawa Jed up for third in front of Opawa Opal, Opawa Webby. Back in the race then also we would have had Homebush Coral, Corborn Floyd, who was back there on crossing also. There it is. You'll find Grunt Rogers, who has, to be fair, been going horrible for a long time, but he's got the money today. Back in the C2 and C3 race, jumped onto the bunny and just kept on kicking. Pukiko Prowler wound up late. And racing, Thrilling Marty stood there and missed it today. First out, Punch on Jamie, and Vidius drives up the centre. Right around the outside comes Thrilling Marty strongly, then came back on the inside, Thumbprint Tony. No Dangers, copped the shuffle, back to last, back there with it, Corborn Phillip and No Ambition. Down the back they go in front, and Vidius will be tough too. From Thrilling Marty, out wide on the track, Stolen Money, 3 lengths back, Corborn Phillip, then No Danger starts to run, but plenty to do. Back to Thumbprint Tony, Punch on Jamie, No Ambition, Invidious still in front. From Thrilling Marty, Stolen Money late on the scene, No Danger, Invidious in. No Danger powered home for second, but too late. Then Thrilling Marty third. Next in Stolen Money, and also there as well, Corborn Phillip. Back in the race there too. The next would have been No Ambition. Back on crossing also would have been Thumbprint Tony and Punch on Jamie at the tail. Invidious. Yeah, once he got the top, it was awfully hard for No Danger. And thought they'd fight the race out, and they've done it. 5 and will beat the 2 though. Green light through. Down comes the bunny. And they're off. Little Midnight comes out running the inside with Homebush Chero out wide on the track. No Pride. Homebush Aerial. No More Beers. He's trying to get around them. Pushing between them. Smash Rumour. Oh, Homebush Aerial copped a check and well out of it too. Team Dream and back to last now. No More Beersies on the corner and in front. Little Midnight. Oh, off it goes. Little Midnight home. Smash Rumour will get to second out wide. No Pride. He would run third. Next to No Mayhem. Followed across the line then by Homebush Chero. Then came Team Dream. Well back Homebush Aerial. And No More Beersies for last of them in. That's the way you like to see your favourite jump and go. Little Midnight will get 2 and 5 days and 2 in C4 as well after getting downgraded back to C4. And the way she's jumping, it's going to be a big chance of doing the same in C5. Little Midnight jumped to the front for Dean Stapleton and really did explode away from them. Set 2:21.10, clone your own. Round comes the bunny. Ready. And racing, he stood there and missed it again. Clone your own first out, Cracking Chain going after it. Iona Harker and round the outside. Sterling Dan costing money off the track and trying to get around them. Here he comes, Clone your own 6 wide but running on. Back in the race, Opawa, Casper, Renanine and last of all Sterling Dan. Up they come chasing Cracking Chain but over the top, Clone your own. Clone your own massive to beat Cracking Chain and costing money to third. Next in Renanine, followed across the line then by Iona Harker. Further back then to Opawa, Casper, Sterling Dan. And smash that, the last of them in. Oh, good to see him do that. Clone your own, he'll get it. Wraps up the day on a very good note, Mick. You have a very good Christmas.